How's it going, everyone? It's Gabe Sucks at Life here with Noah Perkins.
What's up?
Alright, so we have some unfortunate news from the hospital today. Our dear friend, Harvey the dinosaur has passed away.
He's been beheaded.
So now, before we begin, a moment of silence for Harvey. Alright. Thank you for participating in that moment of silence. Well, anyway.
Back to the video.
Alright, so today we're doing... No. What quiz are we doing? You picked this one, didn't you? Or we kind of agreed on. Well, rate these 12 Pop-Tart flavors and we'll guess your favorite genre of music. So before we start, Noah, what is your favorite genre of music?
My personal favorite genre of music is more of that alternative rock. As in, like, Linkin Park, 3 Days Grace. That's the type of music I really enjoy.
Nice, nice. I prefer 70s and 80s rock myself, but I like all sorts of music.
So to start off the quiz, we will be rating our favorite Pop-Tarts of what we give it.
Yeah.
So what we'll be doing is we'll be going back and forth on how we decide what we rate it.
And Noah will be starting.
Of course, it's cherry. I don't like cherry.
I'm not a huge fan of cherry either, so...
So we're going to change that to
There are no spots on there, it's just...
Yeah, let's just put it about halfway. That's a little more.
Halfway to
It's
not
fine.
good.
Next is brown sugar cinnamon. Now tell me, Gabe,
No.
what do you think of brown sugar cinnamon?
These are my absolute favorite Pop-Tarts. I cannot get enough of these. If I ever get a full box within my grasp, if they belong to anyone else, they're not getting any more cinnamon Pop-Tarts. So personally, I'll put it just short of delicious.
Gabe, are you telling me that you're saying that it's your most favorite, but you're not saying it's delicious?
You're right. There we go.
I just want to know, like, if that's not delicious, then what is delicious to you?
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Anyway, on to blueberry. Now, blueberry, that's a very distinct taste. You know, blueberry you can taste as soon as you taste it.
Good stuff.
I think blueberry is good.
Blueberry.
But I don't think it's quite there as, like, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't pass them up if they were offered.
Yes. Better than strawberry. So I'm going to put them halfway.
Halfway.
Delicious.
All right.
What about strawberry Pop-Tarts, Gabe?
Strawberry, I am not a huge fan of, but I don't hate them. I don't even really dislike them. I think I'm going to do just short of they're okay. Because if I'm hungry and there's nothing else, I might eat one. I won't eat both of them in the package, but just one, not two. Alright, what do you think about...
No, I feel like I kind of got the short end of the stick, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I've never actually had Wildlicious Blobberry Pop-Tarts.
I don't think I have either. I guess we'll just judge them on their general aesthetic.
So, basically, it looks like it has strawberry in the center, but then blueberry on the outside. And, well, see, like I said, I don't like strawberry, but blueberry's good. And I put them both about halfway. So I guess I'll just have to leave this one on. They are okay.
That's a fair decision.
Back to you, Gabriel.
Now, Hot Fudge Sundae. I've had these very, very rarely. But I seem to remember liking them.
They do got sprinkles on them.
They do have the sprinkles on them. You can't knock them for that.
Don't hate me, audience. I don't like sprinkles that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Sprinkles, they don't really have a taste.
They don't
They're just
really.
kind of there.
If you have just sprinkles on ice cream, I don't think it works as well. They're good for texture, but you have to have other things on there.
But ice cream's meant to be soft, not have little crunches to it. If
Well,
I
I
wanted
mean,
little crunches, I would get like a
Cookies and cream.
cookies and cream.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to get sprinkles.
Alright, so what do you... Oh, it's my
This is
turn, isn't it?
yours, not mine.
I do like the filling on this, though. The filling is very good. So we'll put it...
Oh, you just click it?
Yeah, I think you can just click it. So we'll put it right about there. Now,
Chocolate fudge.
Ooh.
Now, say what you want on this.
I don't know.
Chocolate fudge is one of the best Pop-Tart flavors you can get. It certainly is not good for you. But it is good for you in the taste.
It's good for your soul.
Good for the soul. It's like if you were to have It's like if you were to have chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts and dip them into more hot fudge and put that under a hot fudge fountain. You got your hot fudge chocolate fudge cookie.
Having chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts is like having chocolate
That's right.
fudge Pop-Tarts and other things?
That's correct. Gary.
Awesome.
Yep. So, personally, I love this flavor, so I will give it a max. Delicious.
I personally have never had them, so I'll have to check them out sometime.
Cinnamon roll
Cinnamon
Pop-Tarts.
roll.
I feel like that wouldn't be good. I've never had it, but I can't help but feel like it wouldn't have the same taste.
No, a cinnamon roll has to be soft, I think.
Yes.
You can have it be a little firmer on the outside, but the inside needs to be soft. And I don't think you can get that from a Pop-Tart. I've never had these, but just by what I'm looking at here, I'm sure the cinnamon is good.
So I feel like Pop-Tarts are trying to go with like a Pringles type thing where they have all kinds of flavors.
Yeah.
So I feel like the next one might be pizza flavored Pop-Tarts. Got
Oh,
some marinara in the middle, pepperoni up top.
world's first lunch and dinner Pop-Tarts.
Delicious.
Oh, they're selling like hotcakes.
Do hotcakes even sell anymore?
Unfortunately, hotcakes are selling like Pop-Tarts, so it's a bit redundant at this point. Alright, I'm
So yeah, they're selling like hotcakes. They're selling the exact same.
Alright, so you know what, I don't have enough information, but I don't think the concept would work very well, so I'm just going to give it a slightly more to the not good than the strawberry were, I think it was.
That's fair.
S'mores.
Now
Ooh.
s'mores Pop-Tarts. S'mores Pop-Tarts are very good. Almost as good as the fudge
Chocolate
Pop-Tarts.
fudge. What was it I liked again?
Now s'mores Pop-Tarts, it's like the chocolate fudge, but it's got a little soft bit in the middle. That's the marshmallow, you see. Now, the marshmallow does add a bit of texture to it, and the cookie itself is like the cracker, so it makes like a s'mores taste to it. And, well, I believe it does get the job done of what it is.
The crust of the Pop-Tart, I think they might actually use some graham cracker-like stuff, because it definitely tastes like it.
So I do gotta give this one quite a good rating, you see, Gabe?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give this about here, you see?
Okay.
Now, just
About
based off
three-quarters
what you
of the
see
way.
at the bottom here, you can say, rate this. Now, that looks like it says spaghetti to me.
I think it's the confetti.
It might be confetti, but I can see spaghetti there.
Yeah, I can.
So how do you think a spaghetti Pop-Tart would be?
Oh, I think it would sell a little worse than the pizza ones.
A little worse than pizza.
But not quite as bad as the meatloaf ones.
They're beautiful.
Well, I mean, if we're going with this new savory Pop-Tart theme, we might as well go all out.
Where would they keep the noodle taste?
I don't know, honestly. I think it would have to be just the outside, the main part of the Pop-Tart.
So I thought, do you think they would have a turkey dinner Pop-Tart?
At this point, I think we're just talking about Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets do get a lot. But do Hot Pockets have a s'mores?
No, luckily. I don't know how all that would work.
And you were right. Confetti
Confetti
cupcake
cupcakes.
Pop-Tarts.
See, here you've got...
They're new.
If they are new. Is it your turn or mine? I think it's
It's
mine.
yours. I rated the s'mores.
See, like I was saying before, if you're going to do sprinkles, you need to do sprinkles and other things. And they've picked the most plain flavor they could and then put sprinkles on top of it.
Cupcake.
Yeah, just regular vanilla cupcake. I don't know if this could work nearly as well as they would want it to, but that's just my personal opinion.
So, Gabe, tell me, do you prefer cupcakes or cakes?
Generally, I like a slice of cake. Personally,
It's the
but
same thing, though, isn't it?
it is. I prefer eating it with a fork. I know you can eat a cupcake with a fork.
Just stab that thing.
I like the varied portions you can get from a cake. So if you just want a little bit of cake, you cut yourself a little slice, and you don't have to cut up an individually sized thing.
Okay.
Or if you want a lot, you could get like 3 cupcakes worth in one slice. What about you?
Cake.
Cake. Alright.
Just a solid answer, cake.
Alright.
So are they just, they're okay?
I think it's got to go probably 1/3 of the way to not. Oh,
That's a little more than
well,
1/3.
a little less there. About 1/3 of the way to not good. Alright.
Oh, I'm getting all the
Okay.
good flavors.
Yeah, you are.
Now, cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. Cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. Alright, cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. Now, they have a very good taste. Much like the chocolate fudge and the cookies... The other one. Much like chocolate fudge and the other one.
S'mores.
S'mores,
S'mores.
yes. S'mores. Much like that, they taste similar. Except not the same at all. Have you ever had an Oreo? Gabe, have you ever had an Oreo?
I have, in fact, had a few Oreos. In
Now
my
take
time.
that, crush it up, and put that as a filling.
Ooh.
There we go. That's cookies and cream for you. That's why I have to give that my food rating of that much. Raspberry Pop-Tarts.
Raspberry.
Better than strawberry.
Yes, if I'm remembering, these are better than strawberry. I can't remember how I felt about them in comparison to blueberry. I don't think I had the regular raspberry, actually. It may have been some variation of the raspberry.
Black raspberry.
Black. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, turkey is a thing.
Now it is.
Pop-Tarts, if you see this video, hire us.
Yeah. Kellogg's or whoever makes Pop-Tarts, hit us up. We came up with
We'll
the
make
idea.
that 200 calories. Go to 800.
We need those royalties, man. Can't get monetized on YouTube quite yet. I think it's gonna have to be just slightly above. They're okay because I don't. They're not memorable enough for me to remember how much I like them.
That's fair.
But I remember that I like them a little bit.
Okay, before we click, I'm done.
Okay. What do you think? Are we giving our predictions?
Yes.
Okay.
So just because I rated the chocolate ones so good, I'm gonna say it gives us more of a. We like the chocolate smoother ones more than the fruity ones, so I think it's gonna give us a more downbeat, a more chill type of music,
Smooth jazz, maybe.
rather than like pop or rap. I think it's gonna give something smooth, like you said, jazz. There's a new age.
New age music is pretty good.
Hear those orcas in the background,
Yeah.
man. And what about yourself? What do you think?
We gave some really varied answers here, so it's a little hard to predict. But if I had to guess, I don't know what it'll pick, but I think it might be a little closer to yours than mine with the alternative music. Or what did you say?
Alternative rock.
Yeah, alternative rock. Yeah, alternative rock and alternative music are a little different. But all right, so we ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Country music. I don't despise country music.
I do.
You do?
Except Devil Line Down to Georgia. That one's pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
You know why?
Why?
He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. And he came across a young man playing a fiddle and he was playing it hot. And he hopped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what." He said, "I bet you didn't know, but I'm a fiddle player too. And I'm going to make you a dare. I think I'm better than you." He said, "You play a pretty mean fiddle, boy, but give the devil his dues." And then he put a fiddle of gold against the boy's soul, because he thought he was better than him. And then the boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'm going to take your bet, because you are going to regret, because I'm the best there's ever been." And then Johnny rose up that bow and played that fiddle hard, because hell's broke loose in Georgia, and the devil gives his cards. Because if he wins, he gets a shiny fiddle made of gold. But if he loses, the devil gets his soul. It was a very touching story. But in the end, Johnny won. Let this be a lesson, viewers. Don't give up on your dreams.
And always challenge the devil to any duel he asks.
Always trust him. He is a trustworthy figure.
And on that note,
we'll be going.
yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you tune in for next time. If you would like to subscribe, click the subscribe button. If you would like to comment down below, go ahead and do that. And if you do feel so inclined, donate to my Patreon right here.
You have a Patreon?
Thank you all for watching.